Hello there, everybody. DankTheMuffinman is back today to watch some Overlord, episode 9, season 3. First of all, welcome to all the regular viewers slash subscribers, and welcome to all the new viewers here today. All right. Last episode, we saw the unfortunate fate of the four-side group. They all got either turned into fodder for Nazarick, and it was kind of depressing to see, but that's what you get when you try to lie to Irons, right? Okay, and again, thank you to all the commenters in the comment section. Okay, much appreciated, and as always, no spoilers as usual. I don't want to get spoiled for any future events, please, if possible. Alright, no spoilers. And I think that's about it. Let's see how the Empire reacts to the request for an apology. I don't expect them to want to actually go for an apology. I expect them to get totally and utterly destroyed by Ainz because they don't believe that they need to apologize to some random peon or something. I don't know, but I don't expect them to go and apologize because that's too simple, right? So let's see what happens today in Overlord. And again, thank you for watching. The anime reaction begins now. Let me go. Now then, after seeing that, what will they do? They're not gonna do it, right? What's the plan? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, he's actually doing it. He's not a fool. Okay, nice. Let's go. Somewhat. I don't think she's someone very sickening. What? Resurrection magic, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I have to keep my mind on those people. They're gonna change. They're doing this to show off their power. That's why they're doing that. Dumbledore already knows. Dumbledore is losing his shit already. Dumbledore is already ecstatic already. What the flick? Dumbledore, you need to calm down. That Death Knight. And Dumbledore can't even control one. What the hell, Dumbledore? I think Dumbledore might join Ainz, the way how he's talking. What the hell? Dumbledore, what the flick? Hmm. His personality just completely changed there. Because he saw... It looks so weird to see a Death Knight carry orange juice. It's what looks like orange juice anyway. I don't know. What the hell are they drinking? That's his true form? I think that's the first time I've his real form. Huh. Okay. Just the kid. Touch of undead. Yep. Touch of undead. Mm.
私の部下が礼儀知らずな行為を行ったことで、そちらの貴族がナザリックに面倒を引き起こした件は帳消しとなった。ではどうだろう。同盟を
Of course he wants to form an alliance.
想像し、静かにせよ。この地に貴殿の国を作り、王となって支配する。とても素晴らしいことだと思うし。
Demi-Urge's real form looks... He has to be incredibly careful, and I'm kind of surprised that Dumbledore has kept his calm. Yep. Yeah, that's odd, because Dumbledore didn't lose his shit. You would think that Dumbledore would lose his shit in front of Vines, right? Okay.
大連合は我々が発起人となることはできない。他国に自主的に動いてもらわねばな。それと並行して奴を倒せるような存在の情報も収集しなくてはならない。そんなものはいませんよ。
There's nobody.
いるさ。いただろう。あの玉座の間に。
Okay.
では何か案のあるものはいるかしら。
それでは私から、ここはアインズ様の美貌をたたえて、美貌王などがよろしいかと思います。
Love King.
私としてはアインズ様の崇高なる見地をたたえ剣王がよろしいかと変更します。剣王？それだけは。
セバスは？
私はシンプルに王でよろしいと思っておりました。
では私の出番ね。
What are you gonna call him?
方々の頂点に座するお方なのですから思考王が良いですね。呼吸パスはどうなのかしら。
アインズ様は今後多くの者たちを支配されることとなるだろう。故に魔を導く王、魔導王が良いか
Ugh, they all suck.
コキュートスの意見を採用する。建国した暁には、私はアインズールゴウン魔導王を名乗ろう。
Okay. Copyright music. Dumbledore.
フールーダ様、アダマンタイト級冒険者の方々が面会を求めておられます。
Okay.
漆黒を名乗る二人組です。
He saw it. Yeah, this is what you guys was talking about, huh?
あなた様こそ第11回。そしてお願いいたします。私にあなた様の教えを与えてください。私は魔法の深淵を覗きたいのです。何卒、何卒。お前はその代価として何を支払う？すべて、そう私の持つすべてを恩義に支払います。深淵の主、糸をかけようか。
Holy shit.
おい。
Hmm. Does he know now?
我々は行動しなくてはならない。これは国家間の争いではない。人という種族の存続をかけた未来を守る戦いだ。
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Alright, quite the reveals. That scene that you guys was talking about with Dumbledore, it did come to pass. They did show it, so yeah. Alright, guys, hold on and be strong. The Muffin Man will be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna talk about what I thought about the episode, so if you wanna stick around, feel free to do so. If not, I'll see you guys next week for episode 10 of Overlord. First of all, Dumbledore. We cool? Dumbledore? Dumbledore lost his shit right here. Alright, we began with we were back at the castle. We got to see that the Emperor is no fool. He did decide to go to the tomb of Nazarick to meet Ainz and make an apology, right? And I was glad to see this, to see that. I actually thought he might have not think Ainz as worthy, maybe, but I guess maybe him seeing all his knights get destroyed by a single staff and like that, I guess that made him raise his eyebrows, huh? I was glad to see the Emperor act like that. He's not just a bloody Emperor. He's just not a mass murdering Emperor. He does have a good head on his shoulders, I guess. I'm moving forward here. By the time we reach to the tomb of Nazarick, okay, the main things I'm getting to, we see this here is my first time seeing like Dumbledore like switch to this different persona. Like he is hungry for magic. He doesn't care how he obtains it. It seems that he just wants to gain magic on Ainz's level. He doesn't care if he has to betray those around him. Dumbledore will do it. And also I was told by people in chat that he did see Ainz beforehand, so yeah, it was no surprise to me, if you're wondering. That's why I'm not in chat, but in the comment section I was told that he did see Ainz before, so yeah. So he was the one who essentially sent everybody to their death. He was the one. He's responsible for the Forsyth group's deaths. He did that to make. Ainz asked him to send some test subjects to test his security, to test his Nazarick security. Okay. So yeah, he basically betrayed his the person who he raised. He's basically like a father to King Nix, right? and he basically like betrayed his son. They are like father and son almost. That's why the king looked so shook when he realized that Dumbledore was betraying him. Um, if Dumbledore did not betray him, then Foresight Group would still be alive. He wouldn't have to apologize to anybody. This whole alliance would not have to happen. So Dumbledore is the key figure here, right? So I think that's all I have to say here. It was really funny and quite shocking to see him switch his personalities or show his true personality, right? From this calm, collected old man to this crazy, power hungry, magic hungry sorcerer. I guess that's how he was able to obtain 6th tier magic. Apparently 10th tier magic is like god tier in this world in this game for these units for these people in the game is the god tier magic, and Ainz has most likely 10th tier and more. I don't know if there's anything beyond 10th tier. There could be. Maybe Ainz could do 10th tier at the max, and who knows? Maybe there's somebody in this world who has 11th tier magic and plus, like just I'm sure there's somebody as strong as Ainz in this world that we have not seen yet. Has to be. Ainz can't be the only one. Right? I highly doubt that. So, moving forward here, okay? We moving forward. It was shocking to see Demiurge's true form. I think that's the first time I saw it. I don't think they ever showed his real face. Kind of this bat demon something. I guess he did that to make himself more menacing, I guess. But something that's quite odd. L Nix here said Master Ainz won't go, right? And then Demiurge said you're inferior beings. You don't deserve to speak on equal like a equal plane. But something odd occurred here. When Demiurge said prostrate yourselves, everybody went on the ground except for L Nix. Is L Nix that strong? Is L Nix as strong as Demiurge? Why did Demiurge omit or leave out L Nix the Emperor? Or is the Emperor just that strong to withstand his prostrate yourselves ability? I have like nobody's just like ever, like from the time you've seen him use this ability, everybody has bowed down. But Elnix is the first human to keep to stay standing. But he was the one to say it. Why did Demiurge not make him bow too? I don't know. That is extremely odd. If this is an important fact to the story, don't spoil me, please. I'm just thinking here. I have to keep this in mind as to it's either Demiurge purposefully did not make him bow down, and maybe he sees him worthy or something, or Elnix is just that powerful that he could withstand the spiritual pressure bullshit that Demiurge could do and force him to bow. That's so weird. Anyways, we moving forward here. I'll keep this in mind that Elnix has some kind of strength to withstand Demiurge's power. It's either Demiurge left him out, or Elnix is just that powerful. Okay? He's just that strong of a human. Okay, so we moving forward here. Okay? This section right here in the carriage where the Emperor was discussing the unbelievable power of Ainz and the threat he poses to the Empire. When he starts to ponder, how did he realize so much about the Empire? How did he get so much information? Alright, and it's all because of Dumbledore's actions. He did not act himself. Him not saying anything. Dumbledore just stood there, not talking, like Dumbledore was already like, I don't know if he was acting like one of the servants there. like in silence. He was. y- uh, It's best you just put Dumbledore as somebody for Nazarick already. Alright. His whole actions contradicted each other from the moment he saw the Death Knight in the beginning and the magic in the beginning and his actions in the throne room. Yeah, that gave him enough information, or gave the Emperor enough information to deduce that Dumbledore most likely betrayed the Empire and gave information to the Ainz. And he was the one who suggested that the Foresight group go to Nazarick. Like all those adventurers, those workers go to Nazarick in the first place. So yeah, Dumbledore just screwed up everything there. Huh? I don't think this whole alliance would have happened if he did not give himself away. If he acted like a crazy old man and stayed behind, then he tried to divert like suspicion away from himself by acting normal. But no, it did not work on the Emperor. He is a very intelligent person here, this Emperor, and yeah, he caught on to Dumbledore's little betrayal. All right, so yeah, that's basically it, and because of that, we basically are going to have a grand alliance throughout the entirety of I don't know if it's like the continent of wherever this place is. I did we ever get the name of like the continent this whole thing is taking place? I don't think I remember what's the name of the continent they are actually on. I just hear the Holy Kingdom, the Empire, but what is the name of the continent they're on? Like the area, like the whole landmass they're on exactly. Feel free to tell me that because I can't remember. But yeah, that's gonna be a grand alliance. The Empire here is just gonna pretend like they're helping Irons out, and then they're gonna turn against them. But something odd happened here too as well. He said one of his followers said that there's nobody who could beat Irons because the Emperor says that we need somebody who could defeat him. And I assume he means Irons, right? Somebody who could defeat Irons the Dead King. And then one of his followers says no one, right? He says that nobody could defeat Irons. The emperor smiles and says, "Is somebody in the throne room or something like that?" Someone in the throne room could. What does he mean by that? Does he mean by he has an ally inside there or something? Something was kind of odd about that. I don't believe that any of Ainz's followers would betray him unless it was like hypnosis, like with Sholtae, like mind control. That's the only way I see it happening. Unless he has some way to mind control somebody, I guess that's what he means. As far as I know, there's nobody right now who, or maybe he does. I guess he does. He seems very confident that he does know somebody who could defeat Ainz. But he doesn't know Ainz's like true power. The only one who knows Ainz's maximum power is Dumbledore, and Dumbledore will not say because he's loyal to Ainz now. So, well, the person who is referring to be as strong to defeat Ainz, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, right? All right, moving forward here, okay? All right, and right here, just as the Emperor was talking about um who could defeat Ainz, it switches instantly to Demiurge and the group here. I don't know if the Emperor was referring to this throne room or his own throne room. It has to be this throne room here, right? I maybe he's gonna use one of Ainz's people against him. Just maybe he knows the person who controls Saltaire. Maybe I don't know, but he won't be that confident. In time, we shall see who he's talking about. Eventually, it's gonna be revealed. All right. We already know that Demiurge already believes that Ainz has a few steps ahead, but no, Demiurge is basically conducting this whole thing indirectly. All right, because he can't believe Ainz. He can't believe Ainz would be so kind, I guess, and he's thinking a few steps ahead of Ainz. So Demiurge is actually a little bit more intelligent than Ainz, maybe. In some instances, yes. Although Ainz is still the strongest here. Alright. So they already are preparing themselves and bracing themselves for a betrayal from the Emperor. Alright, and they're already thinking of a title for Ainz, which was a funny scene here too. Alright, and I think that's basically it. I can't think. Oh, they already talked about how Princess Reina. I assume she is the Golden Princess, right? She is the one who they're interested in. Why is that? Is it because they just like crazy psychotic female characters? It must be that, right? They just love their female psychotic characters, right? That must be it. But there's more to the princess than meets the eye if that's the case, that I don't know about. And we will most likely see a little bit more of her this season, okay? Alright, I'm moving forward. Okay, I know I talked about this scene before, but I'll make it a little bit quick. I have to talk about this because just because of the voice actor. I love the voice actor in this scene. He did a good job at portraying how desperate Dumbledore was here to become more powerful, gain more magical information, more power. Alright? At any cost. Even if he has to betray his son, not really his son, but the one he raised for his entire life. Alright? He raised the Emperor. He cared for him, and yet he betrayed him still because of how breathtaking this power is. He says that Ain's 10th tier magic is God tier magic. He's looking at God tier magic. Okay? It's like a human seeing God itself. And he's willing to betray the person he cared for. Something he cared for. But I don't know if the Emperor is willing to go through with it and really kill Dumbledore. I don't think he will. But I know he will do something about Dumbledore's position politically. I think that's what he said too, right? Because you can't have somebody like Dumbledore who betrayed you in top position, right? He will disclose all your information back to Ainz. If you have any secret like strategy, Dumbledore will just take it all back to Ainz. And I think that Dumbledore does suspect that maybe the prince knows, or the emperor knows because of the look he gave the emperor. He would know if something is off about the emperor because, well, he raised them. So at that time he was like, does he know? Something about him is off. But I don't think he knows yet. He's suspicious of the emperor knowing about his betrayal, but he can't confirm anything yet. Okay? Yeah, it would be wise for the emperor to move Dumbledore from that high position for this alliance to work, because he doesn't know about the alliance yet. Okay? He was not in the same area, in the same carriage, so he doesn't know. He is the only one that's left out of this alliance. So we'll see if Dumbledore will find out next episode, okay? I think that's about it, okay? Anybody who reached to this point in the video, thank you for watching. Alright? And as always, no spoilers in the comments, please. I'm on anime only. I have not read the manga slash light novel, so I don't know much. I'm just speculating here with a lot of the things I see and from what they show in the anime. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Okay. And I think that's about it. I'll see you guys next week for episode 10 of Overlord Boy. Alright, goodbye. So long and farewell. Goodbye.